Gunsmoke 007 here. I just wanted to do a video basically in response to a video that Pete from the Armory Channel made. Pete, he's got some great stuff out there. He's got some good videos, some good information. If you haven't been there yet, I really recommend you go check it out. He bought a Ruger Vaquero a while back, and he was showing it on the videos, and he commented that on the new style revolvers, how, case in point, this old Ruger Bearcat, on a new style, with the hammer all the way up, you can open the gate on the side there, and you can free spin the cylinder, which you can't in the old one. This is one of the older ones he was referring to, where you got to cock the hammer part way back, and then you can free spin the cylinder. Here's a good example of what he was trying to explain on there. Okay. Also, here's another one, this Ruger GP100. On it, to spin the cylinder, you actually have to hold the hammer part way back to spin the cylinder on it. And this one, it doesn't have a gate on the side. It's got a button on the left hand side, and the whole cylinder pivots out. Okay, but that's basically the only way you spin the cylinder on this is hold the hammer back. Okay. Also, on this Bearcat, I need to get a new ejector rod because the little tip on the ejector rod right here broke off several years ago. And I was looking on the internet, and I noticed on Midway USA they got a part. And I called Midway USA, and there was this young lady on there, and I asked her if the ejector rod for the new style Bearcat and the old style Bearcat are interchangeable. Well, of course, being an aftermarket, the only information she had was what was right there on the site. So she was nice enough to give me the number to Ruger. So I called Ruger, and I get the parts department, and this older lady answered the phone, and what I had said to her was, could she tell me whether or not the ejector rod for the Ruger Bearcats are interchangeable? And apparently all she heard was Ruger Bearcat, because the first thing she says is they can't send parts out for Ruger Bearcats unless they've been upgraded. Okay, I didn't ask her about getting it, ordering a part. I asked her if it was interchangeable. And she asked me what the serial number was and had it been upgraded, and I told her no, and I gave her the serial number. In fact, I gave it to her twice. And then there was a long pause on the phone. I said hello, and then she says, asked me again what the serial number was, and I told her, I done told her twice what the serial number was. And I gave it to her again, and she asked me, she said then it hadn't been upgraded, and I told her I already told her that. Now all I really needed to know is whether or not the ejector rods are interchangeable. And she told me they are. So personally, I don't think she knew what she was talking about then either, the way she answered the question there. But and I said thank you, and then I hung up. So in the future, if I need parts for Rugers, I would more likely order them from Midway, but I would very much likely never call Ruger parts department again for anything, not after that one. So yeah, so when I order this part here, I'm going to order it tomorrow, and when it comes in, I'll do another video on the install for a new ejector rod for a Ruger Bearcat. Okay? Okay. I think that's all I got for now, and hopefully we'll get that part in soon, and we'll do an install video. Alright, y'all take care now.